What if bankruptcy was not the end of your financial life, but actually the beginning of it? Most people think that after bankruptcy, life gets harder. No house, no car, no credit, but that is not the full picture. Hi, I'm Sean Quinlan. Welcome back. Today, I'm going to walk you through exactly what life after bankruptcy can look like, step by step, in simple, honest terms anyone can understand. Stay with me until the end of this video. By the time we finish, you will know what happens after bankruptcy closes, what your first 2 years may look like, and how some people use this fresh start to actually build real savings and stability. No scary words, no false promises, just a clear, simple breakdown. The picture most people have is wrong. Let's start with the image most people have in their head. When someone hears the word bankruptcy, they picture the worst. No one will rent to them. No bank will talk to them. They will be paying cash for everything forever. Life will feel like a punishment. That picture feels very real, but it is often not accurate. Bankruptcy is a legal process. It has a beginning and an end, and when it ends, life does not stop. It actually starts moving again, sometimes faster than people expect. Let me walk you through what that may look like. Day 1 after your case closes. Imagine the day your bankruptcy discharge is finalized. One of the first things many people notice is something very simple: quiet. The phone stops ringing. The collection letters stop coming. The stress of who is going to call me today starts to fade. For many people, that silence alone feels like a weight lifted off their shoulders. And here is something important to understand. The money you are sending out every month, minimum payments, late fees, interest charges, that money now stays in your account. For the first time in a long time, your paycheck belongs fully to you. That is not a small thing. That is a real and meaningful change in your daily life. Months 1 to 6, building a small safety net. Now let's talk about what you can do in the first 6 months. Before bankruptcy, many people used credit cards as their emergency backup. Car breaks down, swipe the card. Unexpected bill, swipe the card. And then the debt just kept growing. After bankruptcy, that cycle can stop, because the money that used to go toward credit card payments may now be available to save. Financial experts often suggest building what is called an emergency fund, a small amount of cash set aside for unexpected costs. Even saving a little each month can add up. Some people are able to save a few $1,000s within the first 6 months after their discharge. Think about what that means. If your car needs a repair, it does not have to ruin your whole month. You have cash to handle it. That feeling of stability is something many people have not had in years. Quick question for you. Did you know that rebuilding after bankruptcy could start this quickly? Drop a yes or no in the comments. I am genuinely curious. Around year 1, getting back to normal. Let's move forward to around 12 months after your bankruptcy is complete. By this point, many people find that their credit score has started to improve. This does not happen overnight, but with consistent habits, paying bills on time, keeping spending manageable, scores can begin to climb. One area where this sometimes shows up is vehicle financing. Some people find they can qualify for a car loan within the first year after bankruptcy. Lenders may see you as a lower risk because your previous debts have been cleared. Now, interest rates may still be higher than average at this stage. That is normal. But the option may be there, and making steady, on-time payments on a car loan can help push your credit score higher over time. It is one small step that can lead to bigger opportunities later. Year 2 and beyond, bigger possibilities. This is the part that surprises people the most. Around the 2-year mark after a bankruptcy discharge, some people may start to qualify for home loans. Programs like FA loans sometimes allow applicants who have gone through bankruptcy to apply, depending on how much time has passed and what their current financial habits look like. That means owning a home, something many people thought was completely out of reach, may become a real possibility again. Now, this is not guaranteed for everyone. It depends on your specific situation, your income, and your credit history after bankruptcy. A financial advisor or attorney can give you a clearer picture based on your details, but the point is this: the door is not closed. It may open again. If this is helpful so far, do me a small favor and hit the like button. It helps this video reach more people who might really need to hear this. The money math that matters. Here is something worth thinking about. Before bankruptcy, you may have been paying a significant amount every month just to cover minimum payments on credit cards, $500, maybe more. And despite those payments, the balance often barely moved because of interest. Now imagine a different path. After bankruptcy, that monthly burden may no longer exist. That same money is no longer being drained by debt that keeps growing in the background. What if you redirected even part of that amount toward yourself? Instead of sending it to credit card companies, you begin setting it aside in savings each month, slowly, consistently, without pressure. At first, the change may feel small, but over time, it builds. Month by month, year by year, you start to see something real take shape, something that belongs to you. This is not about quick wealth. It is about steady progress. Before, your money disappeared into interest with nothing to show for it. Now, it can begin working in your favor. And that shift, even if it starts small, can completely change your financial future. Habits that help the recovery. The recovery after bankruptcy is not automatic. It takes some effort and some patience. A few simple habits can make a big difference. Paying every bill on time, even small ones, helps build your credit back up slowly. Keeping a close eye on your spending helps you avoid falling into the same patterns. And having even a small savings cushion means that when life throws something unexpected at you, you have options. None of this is complicated, but it does require consistency. And most people who commit to these habits find that 2 or 3 years after bankruptcy, their financial life looks very different and much better than it did before. So here is the big takeaway from today. Bankruptcy is not a life sentence. It is a legal process with an end date. And after that end date, recovery is possible, step by step, month by month. If you are going through a difficult financial time and wondering whether bankruptcy might be an option, the best first step is to talk to a bankruptcy attorney. Most offer a free first consultation. You can ask questions, understand your options, and make an informed decision. If this video gave you a clearer picture of what life after bankruptcy can look like, I am really glad. Please give it a like if it was helpful, and subscribe if you want more honest, simple content about financial topics. I will see you in the next video.